India is home to over 300 million heads of cattle and buffalo. For a nation with over a billion people to whom eating beef is simply taboo, what happens to all them cows? On week 6 of my journeys through Bikaner, Rajasthan, I was initially only searching for rare birds, riding through the Jorbeer Conservation Reserve when I stumbled upon an ancient secret buried in the sands. Meanwhile, 20 some odd kilometers away, could there really exist a Karni Mata Temple where pilgrims travel from all over India and the world to give offerings, prayers, and divine worship to, rats? Come find out on this journey together with me through the hidden dunes of tradition and obscure realities as we take the steps between worlds. The Jorbeer Conservation Reserve is a bird watching sanctuary and a spot I randomly went to Google Maps to find for my preferred style of travel. This park is basically a large loop of sandy dirt road. I tried off-roading, but that was a disaster full of burrs. On my second pass of the loop here, I took a cut and followed the burrs in a horrendous growing stench inwards to the center of the loop. The amount of garbage was shocking as the rest of the reserve was pristine. When I got closer, I realized it was mostly bones and carcasses. Then I encountered this truck and these men working.
Come here.
Sorry?
SP by rent, Bikaner.
Yeah, Bikaner, yep.
Your country,
China.
China,
Yeah. Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
India, very beautiful too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Poor people. Very poor people.
Yeah. Can I film?
Hmm?
Can I film them?
हाँ ओके कोई दिक्कत poor people please need your help
Yeah, okay.
poor people
So I was wondering what that incredible smell was from earlier. And I guess this is where they dump all the cows. Man, there must be millions of bodies here. And I guess maybe there's some sort of a tannery because they put all the hides over here. This guy's the supervisor. He says these are poor people, they need our help. I'm not too sure what that means. Hello.
हाँ जी फोटो खींचो leather
Yeah, it's leather.
cow leather
Yeah. The smell is incredible. Yeah. So, if you're wondering where your Fendi bag comes from, chances are it's coming from right here.
This is skin.
Uh-huh.
And
The
in
hide.
industry, we make the purse wear anybody.
Yeah, okay. Very cool, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Namaste. Thank you. Here. You know, because Hindus eating the cow is obviously forbidden. I've only known one place in all of India through my travels so far that actually sold beef. And so when they go to die, they come over here. And then that hide, when it's, you know, all dried up by natural processes, is taken by that truck to be processed. This is insane. And this is what's fueling this conservation area full of birds. I mean, right now there's only, it's really hard to guesstimate how many birds are here, but the front person, there's only one guard, one ranger for this entire conservation area. He tells me that during the peak season, which is from October to December, there's over 5,000 rare birds here. But I mean, I see more than 5,000 birds here now. Check this out. I mean, this is easily one of the most incredible places I've ever been to in my life. I mean, what is this place? It's like walking into a fucking nightmare, you know? The smell is absolutely incredible. I mean, I've been to the Karni Mata Temple with the rats. That's child play. Like, this is 39 degrees in the sun, and God knows how many birds, man. This is... You know, I think somebody, well, not somebody, I think people live here. There's some dogs. And it looks like they're drawing the penises or something. I mean, that looks like the penis. I don't know. I mean, if this isn't like a scene out of Diablo, like, this is insane. Look at these dogs. They've dug little things for themselves. Hey, buddy. What an incredible place, man. Oh my goodness, that smell. I have never ever smelled anything like this, you know. My God. Holy fuck. What in the world? Oh my God, the flies. You know, when you watch some of them CSI shows and the cops are talking about, you know, being in an area with decomposing bodies, I could only imagine it before, but I mean, it's incredible. It truly is incredible. You know, unfortunate for me, I've always had a bit of difficulty breathing, and I happen to be a mouth breather, and definitely a bad place to be a mouth breather. This is absolutely incredible, man. Hello, sir. What? Sorry? I don't understand.
इंग्लिश में बोलो.
नहीं मालूम उनको, हिंदी मालूम.
Your country.
I'm born in China, but I live in Canada.
ये कह रहे चाइना का लिविंग कनाडा. कनाडा में रह रहे हैं. Your Canada job.
Yeah,
Your company.
yeah, construction.
Construction.
Yeah,
Oh, ये.
yeah,
Poor people.
yeah.
Please donation.
Okay, I can donate a little bit.
Please donation.
Okay. I think Christmas came early, boys.
Oh, please donation.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Oh my God, man. Man, these guys are. I mean, I can't imagine how diseases are.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Hey.
But these boys are working with their bare hands.
Okay.
Yeah,
Photo.
thank you. You can see.
He's solid.
Good camera.
Yeah, thank you.
Good camera. Excellent.
There's no masks, no gloves. You can see because there's still so much oils. Their hands are all greasy, man. And they're doing this all damn day in the sun.
I made some more rounds writing and filmed some truly grotesque and shocking footage. As I digested what I've come to perceive and witness, I ultimately decided the shock factor of those videos will not be made public just for views. For the cows are still sacred creatures on these lands, which sometimes I am an unwanted alien. However, the sight of living cows consuming their own was the sight for me to turn around and head on elsewhere. My first sight the day before after arriving at Karni Mata sure was an unholy one. However, I'm not here to judge, and I am just the subject of experience and the observer.
So you already know I never come with a plan, and today they're celebrating Karni Mata, which is the mother goddess. I picked the busiest day of the year for the temple. I mean, it's crazy. But I think I got here at a good time. It's about 9:30 right now, and you can see the lines have just began. The line goes on forever, bro. So, okay, everyone's got to take the shoes off.
First time I felt like a rat corralled in a maze came in the lineup. However, it was brilliant to see Hindu roots and modern benediction through the waterman. There are also far more public water spots than I've seen in some developed countries. Latrines too, though those can be the subject of Western ridicule. For that purpose, I won't be sharing any videos of them. I felt more a rejected rat as it was my first time going through my offerings to find the right grain for the right offering barrel. However, I must have annoyed the senior rat as he came by here and pushed me away, despite my earnest wishes to commit to tradition and me not holding anybody back. The theme of arbitration and the psychology of the bigger rat will come into play again later on. All I can do is move on, and with a smile and with a prayer for that man. Now, without further ado, welcome to the Rat Temple. Holy smokes, bro. Bro, the smell here is incredible. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm trying to really not feel how sticky my feet are. What's going on? There's a lot of touching. It's a lot of touching today. I guess we all a bunch of rats, man. Look at these. They drinking whiskey too, bro. These rats drinking whiskey, dog. Look at this guy sleeping.
What is that? Abscess. This is incredible. I mean, my first time I was definitely way too quick. And second time around, man, this place is absolutely amazing. Look at this guy. Just getting it chucked on him. Hello. Can I go on the other side? Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, man. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes you need a little extra persuasion. Hello. Huh? Please you. Oh my goodness, this stickiness. Oh man, I'm gonna try to stick this. Huh? I guess okay. And what? What do you want to do? Oh, he's grabbing the camera. You know, I guess when it gets to be a little bit too populated, David, we kind of tend to all act like rats.
Your country. Your country.
China.
China.
Yeah.
China is the my ladai.
Look at this.
आप allowed नहीं.
China.
China, bro, Rashid. Rashid cutting. Bro, either licking, Rashid cutting.
Bro, video shooting. Yeah.
Coaching manging.
We are swamped.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Video shooting. Video shooting 70 rupees.
70 rupees?
Videos.
Okay, sure. Who do I pay? You or who?
Boy, रुको बताओ ले रहा है रसीद ले रहा आसन करा था रसीद कटा था
bro coming bro इधर board पर licking
shooting condition apply
Yeah. Who do I give the money to? You? Who do I give the money to?
money वो आएंगे
in NCC cadet.
Okay, my ears. Volume down.
Yeah.
okay
Not allowed in. Go.
Thank you. So, in case anybody didn't understand what I was talking about with the spontaneous attention, I'm really not trying to be rude, but it's really something to get used to. It's quite incredible. Man, you see, like, I really wonder why their gonads are all so protruded. It's like, I wonder if it's a diet or something hormonal. Like, look at
What is your country?
I mean, they're kind of like me after, 2 years.
What is your country?
It's China.
China, but permission.
Since you spoke about permission, here is some footage of the first time around when I first entered the inner sanctum. Now, the clips you were watching before, that was actually my second pass through the temple. And on my second time around, right outside the gates, some cops were interested in what I was doing, so they asked me to cross that middle barrier, and I was basically passing every single line. So again, to the boy who said I was cutting, I definitely was invited. And you can see here every single cop, those of equal or higher ranking, who was aware of my camera equipment in a place that was definitely more private and special. They had no issues with me filming whatsoever.
The phrase ignorance is bliss comes from a poem written in 1742 titled Ode on a Distant Prospect of Eton College by Thomas Gray. In contrast, Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, taught that ignorance is the root of all suffering. Thomas Gray's phrase speaks of comfort through illusion, whilst Buddha points to liberation through insight. Now to advocate for the boy's actions earlier. Upon editing, I realized that the boy had me in his mind long before I realized it. When trying to find a bathroom, I asked the person who brought me here. I didn't realize what was going on until midway through the disagreement. From here, a seed was planted in the boy's young mind to deny others. Yet ignorance proves no bliss unless it means the feeding of the ego to punish others. If we are not to behave as rats, we must understand ourselves and others. I was wondering why this guy brought me over here, but it was to skip the line. I'm more than happy to wait for the line. Another common Western phrase we claim to be living in is that of a rat race. Despite knowing so, we eat and drink and point fingers at others until we are sick. We have gone beyond the threshold of simple ignorance to, my ignorance is the right kind of ignorance. In the background is perhaps the saddest thing I've seen here. When the alpha is interrupted in his great position, his second tries to get in on the action. All the while, the helpless victim eventually play dead amongst the chaos. We must remember the axiom that what we think and what we feel are not us and are impermanent. Everything passes. What is it that we choose to leave behind? After all that chaos, I took to the highway to harmonize with my inner order. In trying to process all that had happened, I got lost in the desert. Then I found myself upon the sign for a jeep safari and camel ride. They served me chai while I waited for my ride. All right, man, I guess this must be the guys. Hello? All right. I have no idea what the fuck to expect. The jeep ride couldn't have been more than 20 minutes, and we went over the same area twice, but the scenery of the Indian desert was amazing nonetheless. The camel ride basically was 5 minutes outside of the fence, and I was leashed the whole time. But boy, did I connect with my camel. Now seriously, somebody needs to keep me away from that animal. I also made quick friends with the guys and moderated thoughts of price versus service out of my mind and saw them for beings in which I could leave a pleasant experience with. It's really interesting, the mix of the old. You got the regular clay that keeps the houses insulated and cool at the same time. You got soils, you got a generator, and then you got the traditional straw hut for the straw for the camels. You know, it's really cool how people always innovate and survive no matter what kind of conditions they're in. And these people seem to be doing very well for themselves. You know, tricking dummies like me to go on a non-camel ride and non-safari ride, but, you know, to take some pictures, you know. I'm alright with that. It's really cool just to see how they live. It's cool to be, you know, some people would say that's getting scammed, but it's an experience on its own. You know, to see the lovely ladies there chanting. I mean, I'm sure the leader of that group is the matriarch and probably wife of the owner here. So without this enterprise, she wouldn't be able to have this religious gathering with, it could be her friends, it could be her family, whatever it is, you know, they seem to be living well, and kudos to that. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, silly? What you doing? What you doing? Oh.
There are actually many Karni Mata temples across India. Most don't involve rats. The Deshnoke temple is unique for this, which fascinates outsiders because rats are usually seen as repulsive. To devotees, the rats symbolize Karni Mata as an incarnation of Durga, mother to all life, even the smallest and humblest of creatures. Yet inside the temple, human inequality is still very visible, fenced off by steel railings. Outside, class divides shape how people perceive reality. While my upper-class Mumbaikar friend claims far over 70% of Indians speak English, my personal experience with people of all classes and situations feels far lower than 10%. Historically, under British rule, less than 1% were literate in English. Today, less than 81% are literate in their own languages. Religion has always evolved in India. Jainism and Buddhism arose to balance the inequalities of the Vedic caste system. Sikhism emerged during the internal and colonial strife, and yet inequality persists even inside the temples. When the outside world sees garbage thrown just meters away while temples obsess over shoes, it shows the halt in spiritual evolution. No religious is ever perfect, as the human psyche in its mortal form is never perfect. Thus to all that we create. Perhaps it's time for the spiritual evolution that Gandhi and every master before and after him envisioned. A temple built by every person within themselves. I pray for myself that my travels are like the mountain to the hermit. No matter how poorly I rest, may I connect with all forms high and low, externally and internally. May I work through the filth of illusion as a lotus blooms beyond the mud. Despite having been an outsider my entire life, may I understand truly the value of humanity and community, not to be discouraged by my own shortcomings or those performed by others. May I grow to be capable of the divine kindness given naturally and authentically by my host family.